everybody, it's Jim Keedy. It's Monday morning. I'm here in Marsh Harbor in Abaco. I'm actually getting ready to fly out this morning, but I've been driving through neighborhoods that I was in 3 weeks ago when I was here last, and I can tell you not a lot of progress has happened in terms of cleaning up these neighborhoods.
Yeah, Jim, I watch a video, I watch a video over and over and I dissect and I listen to your video. Because, I'm heavily involved with the environment in our country. So when someone talk about the environment, I just go over their video and go over their video and go over their video and I study what they say.
Neighborhoods, the devastation, the scope of the devastation is so significant. I'm here in the mud, which got a lot of media attention. It was one of the Haitian shanty towns that was right near the port. As you can see, there's a lot of fires that have been set. There's been some political protest on the part of the people who lived here, who are being told they can never come back here, and just the scope of the devastation here and the lack of progress in terms of bringing in heavy equipment and getting these areas cleaned up, and getting a real focus on systemically cleaning up and clearing out neighborhoods, block by block, building by building, house by house, business by business, and starting to get people on the path towards real recovery.
Yeah, and Jim, the next thing I will say, you said there was a political protest, and the people inside the mud said, the government said they can't go back there. Jim, in the Bahamas, we do run our country with laws. I ain't come here to talk about what's right and what's wrong. Tell you the facts. Alright? Now, it's a very, 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 very funny, it's a little thin line, because we have a lot of Bahamians of Haitian descent who are Bahamians. It's all kind of mix up. And for you to come and start trying to stir up something, that ain't too cool, man. Because there was no political protests. You know what I'm saying? Those people, they got evacuated to Nassau. Now, whoever was left inside the building, in the mud, whatever they did, I don't know, and you don't know. So you don't go and sit down and do propaganda. You do proper investigation. Have people on the ground who could say what happened. Not you giving out propaganda, people. That ain't cool, man. See, we in the Bahamas, we love traveling all over the world, the United States of America. But you watch Bahamians. Bahamians don't ever get nobody else's politics, only ours. So Jim, you can't come down to the Bahamas and try to discredit us and our government. That's our job. The Bahamian people job to tell their government what's going on. You're the line, big brother. I can't tell Donald Trump what to do. You can imagine me start carrying on with Donald Trump, saying what Donald Trump should do and what Donald Trump shouldn't do. American people be saying, hey, bro, you ain't no American. Get on our business. You know what I'm saying? So, Jim, big brother, relax, man. Come to the Bahamas, do some fishing, eat some conch salad, go on the beach, chill out. But leave the politics to us. Alright? When this disaster happened in our country, and the international press came down here and did their footage, they have enough footage to say what is done and what ain't being done. Okay? So don't put no pepper on a wound. Because baby, people are sensitive and you kind of talk about their country, big brother. You know what I'm saying?
All the international media outlets have left, and there are stories that need to be told here on why this area looks the way that it does. Why, if you go just over the mud and near the port area and drive along where there are homes and businesses that look like they haven't been touched, because they haven't since the storm. It is imperative that we get the international media back in here to start telling the stories of what's happening, or more so what's not happening, and figure out why. Figure out what.
My analysis to your video is somebody put you up to that. Put you up to talk. And the reason why I say that is this. How many hurricanes hit the Bahamas? You know, you got the one hit, on Long Island. You wasn't there. You had the one hit in Ragged Island. You ain't been around there. You had the one hit downside Crooked Island, the Aucklands. No. You ain't been in none of them. And talking about the hurricane and what they're doing. They had just as much devastation in those islands also. Alright? But this was a category 5. Was set on our country for 2 days. Nobody in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas even know or dream this was going to happen. Yes, we were not prepared for that storm. No, we don't have the resources like you guys have in America to have things done like right now.
Figure out what the log jam is right now over in Nassau, and we need to get that attention focused here, so that the people of the Bahamas here, particularly in Abaco, one of the hardest hit areas from this storm, can get the attention they deserve. Their island can start to really move towards getting recovered, because they're going to need help for the long haul. I mean, this is months, years of cleanup work that needs to happen, and for some reason it has stalled. And there's not nearly enough heavy equipment on this island. There's not nearly enough manpower. Certainly the money has been given to the people of the Bahamas, to the government, to the central government. There is a will on the part of the international NGO community, but there's something there's some logjam that's going on right now that is leaving places like this, looking like this, for weeks and weeks on end, with not much heavy equipment on the ground and not many people doing the work to clear this place out. And this is just one example. We could drive through the entirety of Marsh Harbor and it looks again like the storm just hit a day or two ago. All right, so please share this video. We need to get the international media back here to start telling these stories, to put pressure on both the local government as well as the international governments that have given support to the people of the Bahamas, to the government of the Bahamas, so that the aid can truly get here, so that the equipment can get here, that the manpower can get here, so stuff like this gets cleaned up and the people of the Bahamas can get back to some sense of normalcy and on a path to true recovery.
But somebody put you up to make that video, Jim. And I want to be able people to watch that video over and over. Whoever put you up to make that video, shame on them, man. You know? Because Bahamians don't boogie like that, big brother. We ain't want you to come here and try discredit us. We are loving, peaceful people who welcomes the world to our country. And we take off the gloves and put on the gloves. And we serve you guys with excellence. But so, Jim, please, man. Don't get involved with the propaganda, man. You know? Leave the politics, the Bahamian politics, to the Bahamian people. Let us read up our government.